Today's lesson is focusing on what we call the soft C and the soft G. Normally, when you see the letter C, you think it makes the K sound. And usually when you see a G, you think it makes the G sound. But unfortunately, there are exceptions. Today we're talking about soft C and G, which make totally different sounds. Here we have a picture of the sun. Notice that sun makes the S sound. You can make this sound with the letter S, but you can also make it with our soft C. You have a picture of someone jumping. Jumping starts with the letter J, but it can also be made with our soft C. How do you know when a word makes the soft sound? Well, it's usually followed by an E, or in G's case, an E or a Y. So when you see C and E, it's going to make the S sound. When you see G and E, it's going to make the J sound. And sometimes when you see G and Y, it's also going to make the J sound. Here are some examples. CE says sell. CE, place. CE, price. GE, age. G, giant. Here we go. Let's do some together. I see CE at the end. I know that that's going to make the C soft. Its, sense. Here again, CE. C is going to be soft. Slice, slice. G is at the beginning of the word, followed by the Y. Gems, gems. CE, sense, sense. GE makes the J sound. Age, page. CE, soft C. Ice, dice. GE, large, large. CE, ice, mice. CE, ice. Now you try. What makes the soft sound in the first word? The C. C followed by E. We know that the C will be soft. Sit. And the next word, the soft C. Sell. What about the next word? CE, because it's followed by the E. The word is voice. The next word, G, because it's followed by a Y and it's at the beginning of a word. Gym. What about the next one? G is followed by the E, so it makes the J sound, and it's also the word gym. What about the next word? We have GE, which makes G soft. Charge. The next one, CE, central. CE, cellular. GY, gymnasium. CE, invoice. GE, gemstone. GE, recharge. Let's read our words together. Scent, sell, voice, gym, charge, central, cellular, gymnasium, invoice, gemstone, recharge. Now we're going to talk about the endings ER and EST. Words that compare two people, two places, or two things usually end in ER. Words that compare three or more usually end in EST. Here's an example. I am fast. That's just telling something about one person, so you don't need an ending. Leah is faster than I am. You're comparing Leah to I. So that's two people. So fast must have an ER because you're comparing two people. Kara is the fastest of us all. Well, Kara and Leah and I are 3 or more. So fast needs the letters EST to compare all 3. So fast compares 1, faster compares 2, fastest compares 3 or more. Here are some rules. If a word ends with a consonant and an E, the final E is dropped. That means take it off before adding your ER or your EST. Here's an example. You have the word wide. Wide ends in E. You have to kick out the E before you can add ER to make it wider and to make it widest. For some words that end with a single vowel and a consonant, so that's vowel consonant, you have to double that last consonant before adding ER and EST. For example, the word big. Big is a single vowel with a consonant, so you've got to double that consonant G before you can add ER or EST to make bigger and biggest. Here's the word large. What do you notice about the word large? It ends with what? An E. So, to make it the word larger or largest, what do we need to do to the E? You need to kick it out and then add your ending. ER. We have the word larger. What about if we wanted to make it largest? What do we have to do to large? Kick out the E and then add EST. What's your word? Largest. Let's read the 3 words. Large, larger, largest. Here's another example. You have the word strange. What do you notice about the word strange? It ends in an E. So before we can do anything to the word, we have to do what? Take out the E and then add your ending. ER. Now we have the word stranger. What if we wanted to make strangest? Take out the E and add your EST. Now we have the word strangest. Here we have the word sad. Sad does not end with an E, but it does end in a consonant followed by a vowel consonant. When you have a single vowel and a consonant, you have to double that ending consonant before you can add anything to it. Our ending consonant is D. So, before we can make sadder, we have to double it, and then we can add our ending, sadder. We have to do the same thing for saddest. Before we can make it saddest, because it's vowel consonant, double the consonant and add your ending, saddest. Late. What do we notice about late? It ends in a vowel E. What do we need to do? Take out the E, add our ending. What's the word? Later. What about latest? What do we need to do? Take out the E and add our ending. What is our word? Latest. Excellent. Let's do another one. Cold. What do you notice about cold? It does end in a consonant, but does it end in a single vowel consonant? No, it does not. It ends in a consonant. So guess what? There is no rule. All you have to do is add your ending to this one because you don't need to make any changes. Nothing needs to be taken out. Nothing needs to be added because it's a consonant. So to make it colder, just add your ER. And to make it coldest, just add your EST. So if you need to go back this week to look over these rules, you may want to do it because, when you're spelling, it's very important that you understand the rules so that you can learn how to become a better speller. And also, when you understand the rules, you're going to be better able to decode some of the words that you see in your reading. So go back, look over this lesson, review your words, review these patterns, and let's see if we can identify some of these in our readings this week.